Now, Meg and I are going to discuss how she prepares for a podcast and what interaction there might be with a guest for the best outcome in a conversation.
Do I prepare for it? I mean, yeah, to some extent. But what I prepare for are, what don't I know? What can this person tell me? What can this person share with me? It's nothing different than, sitting down at over a cup of coffee or over, a glass of wine or a beer and having a conversation with someone and letting them tell you about themselves. The best conversations are the ones where I really don't talk that much. I might ask 4 or 5 questions about the topic area or the person. And unless the conversation is natural, it's not going to be a very good interview. It's going to sound like a direct examination. Nobody wants to hear that. So that's why I do it. You mentioned something about people talking about their passion, and that's it in a nutshell. People like to talk about what they're passionate about. And a podcast is a way to take the time, right? It's like the old school, radio show, but people have more time in a podcast format. Like you said, it's not limited to 10 or 15 minutes. It could be a 10 or 15 minute call. It doesn't have to be. I do get that question a lot. Well, how long is this going to be when I speak to a potential guest? I said, well, it could be anywhere from 15 minutes, half an hour to a couple hours. It really just depends. I don't give it a time limit. If you have a time restriction, certainly let me know and we can fit it into your schedule. But what I find is that the people that say, well, I've only got 30 minutes, or well, I've got a hard stop at 45 minutes, an hour in, and we're chatting about, still chatting about their subject matter area that they are passionate about, because it is a conversation. You say that a lot in your promos. Just have the conversations. You and I have taken the longer interviews, and on some occasions we break them down into multi-part episodes if there's a natural break. Sometimes I think that's a good thing, and sometimes I don't think you need to. Sometimes I think a listener would rather hear the whole thing at once. So it really just kind of depends. But again, it's nothing more than having a regular conversation. And from the technical side, I mean, you and I have worked out those kinks long ago. So anyone who's interested in podcasting, I do get that question a lot. Well, how do you record? I'm not computer savvy, or how are my assistants going to help me with that?